Hey guys and girls, and welcome to another pickups video. Right, got ourselves a bumper crop today, so let's not waste any time. First up, we've got a few new additions to my UMD video collection. Starting off with, let's put it on the side there so I don't drop them. Right, starting off with me knocking the camera. That's fantastic. What a good way to start the video. First enough, we've got Rocky 4. I have seen all the Rockies, but I've not really seen them enough to remember too much about them. In fact, I don't remember much about Rocky 4. It's like one of the few things I can remember about Rocky 4 was when Ivan Drago killed Apollo Creed in the ring, and it's like the one line I remember is like, "If he dies, he dies." That's literally all I can remember about Rocky. But you know, I do kind of like the Rocky film, so you know that's going to be interesting to watch again. And second up, we've got Hancock, a reasonably recent release, if I remember right. In fact, what year was it made in? Actually, I'm going to look at this myself without pointing at the camera. 2008. Yeah. I've never seen this before, but I kind of like Will Smith, and the premise behind this film looked pretty funky, so kind of looking forward to watching that. Next up, we've got Independence Day ID4. Yes, even I remember that. I really like this film. I've already got it on videotape and special edition DVD. It was one of the... Actually, no, saying that, I don't really go to the cinema too much. In fact, I'd like to go to the cinema a lot more often. But I saw this at the cinema, and I thought it was pretty good. I remember... sorry, this is on Skype. I remember jumping when they're operating on the alien in Area 51, and the chest thing just no, it's the head, isn't it? The head, the bio head thing, well, whatever, you know what I mean. And that just opens up. I was like, no. But other than that, yeah, Independence Day. I remember seeing this in game actually before it temporarily closed, and I think it was about what, £4, $3.99, something like that. And when it closed, I was like, no. And then I saw this Computer Exchange a couple of weeks back, and I thought, getting that, £2.50, can't go wrong. I know this film's good. So that's Independence Day. And finally, we've got Top Gun. I've never seen this film before, ever in my life, and I am old enough to have been able to see it first time, I think. Hang on. What year was this made in? 1986. Yeah, so I would have been 5 then. Technically may not have been old enough to actually see it, and I've completely forgot to set macro mode on my camera, so never mind. But there we go, those are my recent additions to my PSP video collection. So let's get straight on to the games. I've got 4 new games today. A couple of them are proper brand new games. Well, one of them is brand new-ish, so I might as well bring that one out now. Resident Evil Revelations. And no guys, your eyes are not deceiving you, this was £10, and this is brand new as well. You can tell that because obviously the Club Nintendo pin code is still unscratched off. It's still covered. You guys know what I mean, you saw it anyway. Yeah, I remember playing the demo of this and I actually thought it was pretty good. It felt like a sort of a return to the roots of the whole like survival horror thing. Or at least that's what I got from the demo anyway. It certainly seemed a lot better than Resident Evil 5 and obviously better than Resident Evil 6. But you know, £10, I definitely was not going to pass upon that, since how it's what, I think it's still about 18 second hand in Computer Exchange at the moment, so wasn't going to turn that down. And I think it was the only copy there in because I got it from Morrison's, and I think that was the only copy of it there, so I thought, right, I'm having that. Alright, next up, Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing Transformed, with foil holographic type reflective red and blue colouring. And of course it's the limited edition, which means it has the bonus Metal Sonic. And Metal Sonic, man, he is an absolute beast in this game, because you level up your characters in Transformed, and when you download the code for Metal Sonic, his levels completely maxed out, so he's like proper buff and what have you. But yeah, I really enjoy this game. Is it better than the first All Stars Racing? I'd say it's on par, to be honest with you, because with All Stars Racing, that's what I'm going to call it, I'm going to call this Transformed. With All Stars Racing, the character roster seemed a lot better, the music was less out of place, and there were more vehicles to it. I mean, you had motorbikes in All Stars Racing, and in this you just got... Okay, I can appreciate the fact that you transform from cars to aeroplanes to hovercraft, so I appreciate all that, but I kind of miss the motorbikes because, you know, I grew up in a motorbike family, so I really love motorbikes. Anyway, next up. This was also £10 brand new, and considering what you get with it for free, I thought to myself, I'm getting this. I'm fucking getting this. I enjoyed the first game, so I'm fucking getting this. And that is Batman Arkham City with free Catwoman. I played the demo for this actually, and again, I enjoyed it. And I played and completed the completed Arkham Asylum, so this was pretty much a natural buy for me, even though I didn't buy it straight away when it came out for 40 quid, which was kind of weird, but I guess I had other games to play at that point, so that's probably why I didn't get it at the time. Right, now this one's quite an old game, or I say old. It's made in 2004. I bought this simply because, you know, we got Grand Theft Auto 5 on the way out, and horror of horror, guys, I have not played this game yet, believe it or not, and that is Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Yes, I have not played this game at all. And to be fair, there's a reason for that. I think I may have explained it in my Xbox 360 games collection video, but if I haven't, I'll probably just I'll just reiterate here now. I really enjoyed Grand Theft Auto 1 and 2. I played Grand Theft Auto 3, thought it was a bit too much like Driver. I don't like Driver, so I stopped playing Grand Theft Auto. Several years down the line, about 6 months after Grand Theft Auto 4 came out, I decided to give it a whirl to get back into the series again. I enjoyed Grand Theft Auto 4, so you could say that's my proper re-entry into the 3D series, and I decided to go back to the previous installments just to, you know, catch up on everything. And I gotta admit, with games like Vice City and San Andreas, I find the controls a bit too loose, and the camera and your character move a bit too quickly for my liking. I mean, obviously when you push the control stick all the way, he runs, and number 4, you push it all the way, Nico, he just walks, and you gotta hold a button down to make him run. To be honest, I like that control method. I don't like having to just gently, you know, nudge the analog stick just to get him to walk. You know, I want to push it all the way there, because then I don't have to worry about, you know, it being pressure sensitive and what have you. I don't have to keep concentrating on, you know, having the analog stick pushed halfway. But I guess that's just me being lazy. But I can't remember how much this sent me back. I think it was about £10, which, to be fair, is perfectly reasonable. I mean, I'm kind of slowly getting into San Andreas. I mean, right now it's not impressing me in the slightest. But yeah, but that's my current game collection, guys. So what I'm going to do now is just move these off the table because I've got something big to show you now. I'm assuming if my future self does the video description correctly, I have a new member of the family, shall we say. Oh god, there's a hell of a story to go with this one, guys. Right, I'm going to have to take off the camera off the tripod for this one because it's going to be a big one. There we go. Right, put the tripod down there. You can see crap on my floor now. Right, guys. You can probably imagine what this is now, because some of you already do know. Some of you that follow me on Twitter, and those of you that speak to me on Skype. Oh, my fingers are so clammy. I can't get the bloody thing there. Right. There. Right, there we go. I bought the ZombiU Wii U bundle. There's a very, very funny and very, very frustrating story behind this. I pre-ordered this from Shop2 about, well, roughly when the release date was announced, and everything was going on fine there. And what was it? I pre-ordered this along with. Actually, now I'm going to show you what else I got with it as well. Obviously, I got ZombiU as well, which I should tell you is still sealed. I still haven't played this year, and I've now had my Wii U for 2 days now. But I'm just waiting for the right time to play Zombie U, that's all. And I also bought, again, another copy of Sonic All-Stars Racing because, you know, I like to keep my options open, you know, race, you know, people who just own the Wii U version as well as people who just own the Xbox 360 version. What's really funny is that on the top here it says limited edition, and on the top here it says special edition. I wonder why that is. It's probably because, you know, for this there's a download code for Metal Sonic, and for this I don't know if it's part of the system's, I don't know if it's part of the game's update when you first play it, but there's an update for it and Metal Sonic is already there, so I'm assuming that's probably what it is, but that's just pure speculation. So, and the other game that I got with this is Nintendo Land, which I'm actually really enjoying. I've got to be honest, you know, I thought it would just be like, you know, dip in and out for about an hour or so. But no, I'm actually getting into it. It's actually somewhat deep. Sorry, some shit going on outside my house. Right, as I was saying, sorry about that, I just have to go sort some stuff out outside. As I was saying, yeah, I had this pre-ordered, and as well as Nintendo Land and Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing. And I pre-ordered it from Shop 2 and everything was going fine until last Monday, where I noticed obviously I had 4 items, was it 4 items? No, 3 items pre-ordered and whatnot. And Sonic and Sega, sorry, I keep calling it Sonic and Sega, Sonic Transformed and Nintendo Land, they'd gone through, they'd been paid for, my account was charged and everything seemed alright, you know, they'd been ordered, everything was pucker, but I'd noticed that the Wii U pre-order had disappeared, and I was like, what the fuck, what's going on with this? So I went to, I checked my email, and it turns out that Shop 2 were trying to inform me that my bank were refusing my card, because I assumed my bank were getting a bit panicky because they thought perhaps maybe my card was being frauded or something like that, so they froze it temporarily from online ordering. And I just thought to myself, oh you fuckers, you could not have chosen a worse time to do this. So obviously I couldn't order one from Shop 2, so I went to Game and I asked if it was possible to order a Wii U, and they was like, yeah, sure. We've only got the Zombie U packs left now. And I was like, yep, that's perfect. And long story short, the pre-order didn't actually go through. I was pissed off, and I was at the end of, I was proper raging. I was like, how the fuck am I going to get a Wii U? I really want a Wii U. And I just happened to stumble across Computer Exchange, who had this in their window. It was pre-owned, but it had not been used at all. All the wrapping was still there. The Wii U, it was still in this little bubble type wrapping, everything. It had not been used, and 350 quid for this, I was not going to pass it up. So I went in there, I asked them if everything in there was complete. It was, and I bought it there and there. Ugh. So it was a bit of a hassle getting my Wii U, but I finally got it, and I'm really pleased that I did. So let's put my camera in there, my tripod. So yeah guys, that's pretty much all that I have for the last month or so. What I'm going to do quickly is just quickly show you my Wii U gamepad, just to show you what it is I've been up to on here. This is part of the Miiverse and what have you, and this is my profile. And one of the things you can do is just post messages in a certain game community, shall we say. It's sort of like a forum, but for each game. And it's like this one here is it's for the Nintendo Land community. And it's like there's this one mini game in there that reminds me of Peggle. Which is fair, you know, if anyone's ever played Peggle and now played Nintendo Land, you can see the similarity. And there's this one here, this one's brilliant. Because I've only seen a few episodes of the English Sonic X, but you know, Sonic's standing on the bonnet, you know, he's got his finger in the end, it's like, remember kids, don't use race cars to chase hedgehogs. And of course there's this one here. It was like Roulette Rush on Boost Challenge. Getting that on A class was a pain in the ass. Obviously I can't say arse on the Nintendo community because then, you know, moderators will get on my backside. And this is great. I love this one. This is for the Sonic and All-Stars Transform community, and it's like, where's my damn motorbike? Also, I couldn't say like, where's my damn fourth motorbike, because that wouldn't work. And like, this is the post that's given me that I've got the most years on. For those of you that don't know, a year is essentially the same thing as a like on YouTube or Facebook, or like a favourite on Twitter, you know, that sort of thing. So I've essentially got 23 likes on this, so let's just go back quickly. And of course my Tekken Tag post, I haven't got it yet, but I will be. Played it at the NCM Expo, and that's my very first post right there. I haven't played this yet, but I can only assume it's going to be as good as the Xbox 360 version, and to be fair guys, it is. Right, so I think that's about it, and it's cut off at the top. Fabulous. Oh, there we go. That's pretty much it, guys. So yeah, thanks for watching, and until next time, take care of yourselves.